Here's pre-calc lesson 32, number 21. We're given f of x and g of x, and we're supposed to find, for letter A, we're supposed to find f plus g of 4. So what that means is they want f of 4 plus g of 4. So they want me to plug the 4 into the f function and plug a 4 into the g function, and then add them together. That's what they want. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to plug 4 in here to the f function. So f of 4 is equal to log base 1/2 4. I just plugged the 4 in. Now I'm going to put that in exponential form. I know I can write it as this. I can write 1/2 to the x equals 4. That's just going into exponential form from logarithmic form. And then I can ask myself, what must I raise 1/2 to make it turn into a 4? And hopefully you're thinking, well, the only way this is ever going to work is if I use a negative exponent, because that'll flip the fraction upside down. But it needs to be if it were -1, it would flip the fraction upside down, but the fraction would be 2. We need to use -2 for x, because that'll flip it upside down and square it, and that would give us our 4 that we want. So now we know that x is -2. Sorry, f of 4 is -2. So we know f of 4 is -2. Okay, and then we go over here. I want to know what g of 4 is. So that's 1/2 to the 4th. 1/2 to the 4th. Well, that's like 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. That's going to be 1/16, I think. Okay, so I have f of 4, and I have g of 4, and I'm supposed to add them together. That's what this one wants me to do. So this is going to be -2 plus 1/16. So this can be written as -32 16ths plus 1/16. That would be -31 16ths. Guess I should check that. Yep, that's right. Okay, so I'm just plugging the 4 into each function and then adding them together. Now I already did a lot of the hard work that needed to be done for this next problem. So now I just need to plug the 4 in to each function and do a division on it. So I'm going to divide the f of 4 by g of 4. So we already know that f of 4 is -2, and g of 4 is 1/16. And then when I divide fractions, I can, flip and multiply. So this one can come up around here, and that's going to end up being 16 times -2. That's -32 if you do that fraction math. And then the last one, it wants us to find f composed with g of 4, or in other words, f of g of 4. I like to write it like this. It looks better like that to me. It makes more sense. So I need to take whatever number g of 4 is equal to and plug it into the f function. So I already know what g of 4 is because I did all that hard work earlier. That's 1/16. Okay, so I can rewrite this as f of 1/16. Okay, because g of 4, after we did all this calculation, we found out it was 1/16. Now, what is the f function? The f function is log base 1/2 of x. Let me write that down. Log base 1/2 of x, but for x we're going to say 1/16. Okay, so now here comes the tricky part. Now I want to rewrite this part right here in exponential form. So I'm going to write it as the base raised to, we'll just use x for our variable, and set it equal to the argument. I should put parentheses. There we go. So what would it take, what would we have to raise 1/2 to turn it into 1/16? Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. I think x is going to be 4 right here. Okay, so that's the answer.